Hello everyone, this is Mike again. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The Holy Grail. 1965 Hermes 3000. All metal body, seafoam green, voluptuous curves. This is the one. To most people you talk to, this is widely regarded as the best. Number one. I don't know that I can disagree with them. I have a lot of opinions about this machine, and all of them are good. So let's not make this video too long. For those of you good at math, you already know that this is 54 years old. And I have to tell you that for 54 years old, this looks amazing. If you haven't yet, and I'm guessing you probably have, go look at the pictures. It has some of the usual, nicks and chips in the paint, but I personally have not seen one that looks this good. Not yet. I'm sure one exists out there somewhere, but I haven't seen it yet. Absolutely beautiful. There is nothing wrong with this typewriter. It functions absolutely perfectly. It has been fully, meticulously cleaned, serviced, has a working ribbon in it. The only thing with this machine that anyone might be able to gripe about is one of the paper supports is broken. On the right side you can see here. And that was like that when I got it. And I'd considered repairing it, replacing it, but honestly it does not change the functionality of the machine at all. In fact, it barely, you'll see in a second, I'll leave it up. It barely changes the functionality of the paper support. When you're using it, you won't even realize that it's gone. So without further ado, let's get going. This particular machine has the Elite typeface on it. One thing I really want you to pay attention to when I'm typing here is to just listen to the machine. What you don't see from this angle is inside of here there's all sorts of sound dampening material. Looks a little bit like insulation. And with the all metal body like this, when you're typing, it is just quiet. Sounds like a Hitman with a silencer. It's just absolutely beautiful. Whoo! That is smooth. For those of you out there that can touch type like I can, this is going to be one of the better manual typewriters for touch typing. Maybe if I got enough time at the end of this, I'll see if I can't try to push this as fast as I can without bunching up the type arms together. We'll see. So let's go through the keys and show you that everything works. This does support bichrome, or multiple chrome, I guess. There are actually 3 settings here, blue, yellow, and red. I have a bichrome ribbon in here, which most people don't even use that. They use a black ribbon. But if you had the right ribbon, it could type in those colors. We're going to switch it to red real quick. We're going to engage the shift lock here. Move this back up. Lift this up real quick, take the cover off. You can see here, as I said before, this has been very meticulously cleaned. I don't want to say more so than the other machines, but it was certainly given Very careful attention, just by the nature of what it is. You can see here all the type arms are very, very fluid, move very freely. There is nothing in here, no dirt, no dust, no grime, nothing. Put this back. One thing I do want to, I normally don't get into how to use the typewriters in these videos. I'm really just trying to show, how they operate, show you that everything works, all that. But something I think is kind of important with the Hermes 3000, because a lot of people, if you've never used this before, you're not familiar with them, is the margin settings in here. So let me just go over that real quick, because even like the lady, the last one of these that I bought, not this one, but the last one I bought, the lady had even put in her listing for her ad, she even put in there, I think it's broke, it only goes to a certain spot, I can't get it to go any further. And I already kind of knew what that was, because it's not uncommon for people to kind of mix that up. So on the right and left of the carriage, there are these little levers back here, little chrome levers, and those are the margin release levers. And when you pull them forward, it releases the margin. Now, the Hermes 3000 is a unique feature here. Inside of this paper bale, and I don't know if you can see it very well on the video, but inside the paper bale, there's a little red, like a tape or a ribbon or some marker in here that moves along with the margins. And so when this lever gets pulled, it will, and you can listen and hear it, you can hear that reset the margin. If you can see it here, it moved from 95, where I had it, over to about 60. And so, well, actually, I think there's going to be about 50 over there. So the way to set your margins, if this happens for some reason, you're messing around trying to get to know how to use it, and you happen to pull that, here's how you fix that, you get that back. So what you're going to do is, on the right and left, there are these margin release levers, like I mentioned, and the carriage release levers. The little seafoam green buttons over here. So what you're going to do is you're going to pull on the side, the margin that you're trying to set, you're going to pull that margin release forward towards you, and at the same time, you're going to push in that carriage release button, and you're going to move that margin where you want it to go. So we're going to set this back at 95, and you can see here, as I was moving the carriage, this red indicator was moving along with it, and that it's the same process to do on the right as it is on the left. It's as simple as that. There is a carriage lock on this, which is right underneath, on the right hand side. It's right underneath the margin release lever. If and when you receive this, that will have to be disengaged before you can type. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to type on it. It's just one of the things that we do when we ship this out, to protect the carriage from getting damaged and shipping from moving around inside the case. Speaking of how to use this, while it didn't come with the original manual for it, I did print out the original manual. As you can see in the pictures, is in the case. And all the instructions are in there, exactly how it would have been, except a little bit bigger. So that is it. Let me show you the typeface here. And as you can see, if you forgot, that one lonely paper support was up by itself, and it really didn't change the way the paper sat up there. So here we go. See the typeface here. And yeah, absolutely amazing. Tell you what, let's do this. I know I said I was going to do it, so let's try it. I'm going to see how fast I can push this thing. I'm just going to type the same thing a couple of times. Ah, there it is. So you can see it will keep up with most people. I can last time I even tested myself, I can type about I know, almost 90 words a minute with corrected speed on a computer, not on a typewriter. And this is one of the few manuals that I can really just, as I get into a rhythm with the machine and I'm typing and I'm focusing on what I'm doing, I'm not thinking about making a video and all that, you can really push this thing pretty fast. It will definitely work with you. So, all right, well, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and take care.